Es hora de hablar de cómics.
Entonces hablemos de cómics.
Oh, ok.
Ok, está bien. Esto es Bam, el podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Pamel Podcast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. This is RudyMan7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
This is Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, and the TikTok.
Remember, you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram as Pam_podcast and YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok as Pam L Podcast. Remember, we're in Spanish.
Yes, this is a normally Spanish podcast, but we're trying something new.
Yeah. So
I mean, we started the English version like a month ago? 2 months ago?
I would say 3.
All right.
More or less. I mean, I'm not pretty sure, but well. And so, tell me, Fat Man, how's everything? What is new?
Working out. Apparently, people say I'm looking better. I don't know. I feel more
You're
energetic.
looking thinner, definitely. It looks like it's really working out.
Thanks, but I just feel more energetic. Not different at all in other cases.
Well, that's the idea.
All right.
That's the idea. You have to feel that way. You have to feel with more energy. But well, anyway, let's dig in. Let's dive into this stuff. Thank you. I had a really good weekend.
You too?
And I had a good week.
No, I was going to ask you. You just started saying like, let's go back to it. Like, all right.
You were very slow. I'm sorry for that.
Well, but how was your week, man?
Well, a lot of work, new students, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with their lives, blah, 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 blah.
As a single father?
Yep. Being a single dad.
With a now teenager.
Damn. And girl.
Damn. Double damn.
The hormones are not helping at all.
No.
Sorry for that. If you're also a dad or a mom dealing with teenagers, hey, give it a like. Give it a thumbs up.
Just give it a like.
That's right. Okay, so let's begin with today's show.
Yeah.
The first thing on the agenda. So tell me, this remake of Urusei Yatsura, or the Princess Ogre, right?
Ogre Princess. And don't get me started on the Castilian version.
The Spanish version, right?
Like the Spanish from Spain. Spanish.
Yeah. No,
because
that joke is not fun for the English speaking.
I know. But when we say it in the live radio, that's gonna be hilarious. That's a different thing.
That's gonna be a good show. What can you tell me about it?
Well, this is a remake from an older anime. Obviously, the manga has been going around. It's already finished, so don't try to find it.
But it's been like since the 70s?
The manga started in the 70s, and the show came out in 79. So it is a very old anime.
Damn, that shit is old as hell.
I mean, nobody's saying that it's bad. It's just you can see it right away that this is old.
The animation is really old school.
Yeah, this is
old school, baby.
And nobody's complaining. It's still a great show. But in how do you say, in summary of this show, it's a pervy guy. Pervy, like, it's always chasing girls like, oh, look at this pretty girl with a stupid grin on his face.
It's the classic weirdo that creeps the hell out of you.
But in a fun
girls,
way.
Of course.
But in a fun way.
Oh, well, because they know how to make it fun. If there was another kind of show, this guy would be in prison for episode 1.
Yes. But he randomly was picked to be the savior of Earth. Randomly. Like, it's not like he's a special or he was just...
That was the only way he was gonna picked up for something that big. Just because someone said, you!
Like me?
Yes.
And apparently...
Shut up, you're gonna do it!
Everything started with the king of a planet came to say, I'm an invader, I will invade Earth, but protocol demands that we give you a chance. So we choose a random guy, that's you.
And he was like, wait, what?
A random guy, and you can...
Hey, don't call me a random guy!
And you will fight for Earth. And people say like, oh, shit,
he's so fucked up.
But it's not real fight, it's a game of tag. You need to tag our competitor on their horns because they're ogres.
You are gonna compete in a tag game to save the Earth. And the best thing that you could have done is to select or to pick up a guy.
A Japanese nerd pervy guy.
That barely can stop touching himself and barely can stop watching it. Well, it's a pervert, man. What the fuck?
Hey, it's a nerd. So basically he's out of shape. So this is the only way he can do this.
We are so fucked up.
But they say it's a game of tag. And you're gonna choose you're gonna fight our opponent or chase our princess, which is a very pretty alien girl.
Classic.
And somehow
Never gets old.
And somehow, some way, I'm not gonna say how because it's so great.
And it's
pure
a big
comedy,
spoiler.
pure comedy gold. He does it. He makes it.
And actually, the story begins right after that.
Exactly. That is the first episode. I'm just telling you the first episode,
Which is basically the premise of the show. And now they have to stay.
But in that period of time of him chasing her, by some stupid alien reason, he proposes to her.
How? We still have no
And
idea.
he's going to
Don't
marry
ask.
her. Don't ask. Animal logic.
Animal logic. Just shut up and watch it, man.
just sit down and enjoy. And that's where the adventure starts. Obviously, this is a romantic comedy. Obviously,
Because it's written by the same person who was responsible for Rama Half.
Rama 1/2, Rine, and most famously
Inuyasha. Yeah.
Rumiko Takahashi, and she's a great artist.
Oh yeah.
But I found the manga.
She knows her business.
She knows her business. I found her manga. You can see this was maybe not the first, but one of her first works. Because you can see like it's very rough on the drawings. But it's like, it's okay. Maybe her first. So cool.
And also, they consider it in Japan some sort of, I don't know, general masterpiece or...
Exactly.
I don't know. They put it in a pedestal so high that you're like, well, really?
It just never came to America. It came to apparently it has an English version, but it's a British version.
There is actually a Latin and a Spanish version,
but it's Spain, European Spanish.
Yeah.
So it came somehow some other places, but it never came to America in general. I'm not complaining, just like, man, it would have been fun.
We're not complaining, we're just saying.
Like, man, it would have been fun. It would have been like around the time our parents were watching Candy Candy.
I am pretty sure.
Yep.
The style of animation actually tells me that. But well, I mean, that's part of this adaptation of...
But now imagine it with the new style of animation and new methods.
Imagine that shit, like Rent-A-Girlfriend style.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Or Kaguya-sama style for the comedy.
Damn, man, that shit is tight.
I know, right?
Yes.
Oh, one thing, the princess has powers. She floats and it's electrical.
So basically, every time he wants to be a perv, he gets electrocuted. You know, he almost dies every episode. But hey, anime.
Pure comedy.
Exactly.
Running gags.
Because
we needed a running gag in this business.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a good show. But well, anyway. Now let's talk about Trailer Day. We're going to speak about things that happened today. And
well, not today, on the week.
Wow.
But who cares? Still good.
It was released the first first look of the third season of The Boys. Yes, this TV show that
it's
defies
just so
all
messed up in the most delightful way. It's so fucked up. I'm sorry, pardon my French, but this is so fucked up in the most awesome way.
So fucked up, it's good.
Exactly. Like you can see people tearing people in half for fun, for the fuck of it. I love it.
Superheroes killing human beings like they are just, insects.
Yes, I love it. But people tell me, "Oh, that is a real Superman right there." Oh, fuck you, man. I'm not gonna have this argument again. So
what?
Is that people tell me Homelander is what Superman would really be? Like, I'm not gonna have this argument again.
Yes. We know. We already had this conversation before. We already know.
But I really like the show. It's messed up, and Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. It's great, and now he's the Soldier Boy.
It's a parody of Captain America.
I love it. I love
Soldier
it.
Boy.
And I want to see that because you see that in Supernatural he's fun, but Supernatural is not a straight up comedy. It's just like serious show with some comedy in it, like just fun quips here and there.
Facts.
But this is a fucked up action comedy.
Oh yeah, especially they don't keep anything for imagination.
They
just
made a
go
parody
straight
out of
to hell.
everything. So, and in a most fucked up way.
No,
I love it.
And also, one of the things that I really like about the show is that it looks like a big parody, but you have to take it seriously. Somehow you have to take it seriously.
I mean, you laugh, but only for nervousness. Like, why am I laughing?
Not really.
In some places,
it
some other.
surprises you. It still has the capacity
It is serious
to shock
when
you.
Exactly. It is serious when it has to be serious. But the comedy is so nervous. Like, I want to laugh, but I really
Situational
shouldn't.
comedy, we can
exactly. Say? I really don't want to. But
like,
I mean, there was a Nazi Thunder Witch in the last season.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's as fucked up as it gets.
So you kind of realize what the hell's going on, and now the trailer is showing us maybe the consequences of being Homelander and hiding what he
really is.
Exactly, his real nature.
And you think, oh, is he a hero? No, he's even more fucked up than he already is. Or was.
This is like a version of Superman if he was raised by a company.
Exactly.
Because, well, it is.
Kind of.
Well, the Homelander is basically a dude that was raised by a...
Just...
Yeah, I mean...
a conglomerate, like the most evil conglomerate ever. So basically Walmart. So...
Come on, man.
It's a joke on the internet, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, you needed to go for it, right? It was like,
it's
I
like
can't resist it. I have to take it out of my system.
It's right there, man.
Yeah, I know.
But... and I like it. It's so messed up. But there's still parents that complain like, why are you showing this to kids? We're not.
Dude, they're not. It's in a streaming service. If your kid has access to the password and to the app, of course he's gonna see it.
Modern kids are drawn to superhero stuff, especially something new, something they don't see every day.
Exactly, they want to see. They want to watch something new all the time.
Exactly, something that sounds familiar. So in this case, superheroes, but it's new. Like, oh, this type of superhero. But you gave them the password.
Also, it happened also with Invincible in Amazon Prime, because both of these two shows are in Amazon Prime. It happened with Invincible. And
like, why are you showing this to children? We're not.
No, we're not.
They're not.
We put it there in the platform, but it says rated R. If you didn't watch it or your kids watch it, it's because you were not supervising what they were watching. I'm sorry. You're
also, a terrible parent.
Also, there are parents who say, well, it is... I already talked to my boys or to my girls or to my kids about it, but they still want to see it. Go for it. You're gonna deal with the consequences.
And then they ask questions like, why is that happening? And then you don't want to answer those questions.
That's a consequence. Every action has a consequence, whether you like it or not. Well, yeah, kinds of. And actually, I have a really high expectation about this third season. I have to be honest there.
Yes.
I am really looking forward to this.
Me too.
But well, speaking about things that we're looking forward to happen, but that still haven't happened yet, but they are gonna happen. What the hell is going on with the Rick and Morty announcement? Or not announcement, it's more like just a single news, or what the hell?
Well, Adult Swim, the section and probably company of Cartoon Network that shows adult-oriented cartoons.
The stuff that is not for kids.
Exactly. They just announced that they're gonna make an anime with Rick and Morty. Nobody said that if it's a show, a single episode of the new season, or maybe a movie.
I am pretty sure it's gonna be just an episode.
Dude,
it's an episode of Rick and Morty.
In an anime style. So it's great.
The premise alone of that news is just like, bro, this is what we have been looking for.
Can you imagine?
We didn't know that we need it, but now I know we need it.
Okay. Can you imagine all the possibilities and parodies they can talk about?
Of course!
Like, maybe they run into a schoolgirl, like she's running with bread, and Morty falls in love with her, but she's a tsundere, violent type of tsundere, and punch him on the way.
Probably.
Yes, I love it. Or they fall into an anime isekai world, and they say, and Rick just said, oh, there's your home. You're not special. There's a lot of other dudes like you. And they're just like, I'm not the savior of this world. No, you're not.
Dude, you're like attempt 130,000.
Exactly, you're really not that special.
You're just a testament that these guys don't think outside of the box.
You're really not that special, kid.
Imagine that shit.
And they go freaking out.
I really want to look. I really want to see.
Or maybe in a battle shonen style. Can you imagine like powering up and
they start to make all the power ups, and Morty gets all
like,
hyped
this is
up.
my final form.
And he's gonna fight something kind of Dragon Ball style, and Rick only shoots something out of a laser tag, and everybody's dead. And Morty's gonna complain, "Oh, this was like a dream for me all this time. Did you imagine the possibilities? You don't know shit. You're a shitty parent. You're a shitty uncle." And blah 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 blah. And he was like, "Ah, yeah, stop complaining. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
Or
I got what I wanted.
Like that.
Yeah, and it's gonna be awesome because they did it with Dungeons and Dragons. They did it with Hell. They did it with Hellblazer, Hellraiser. So
why not make
Anime.
it with anime?
exactly.
It also makes sense because Rick and Morty always travel through universes and different dimensions.
But the fun part is that they say it's gonna change styles, because they always travel to these dimensions, but the style of cartoon it's always the same.
The animation style, the drawings, everything
Exactly,
is the
the designs of characters are
same. Well,
the same.
it has to be part of the parody.
Exactly.
It has to be part of it.
And if they are going to do this, why not change also the style of animation, the style of the characters, and character design?
Exactly.
Can you imagine Summer as an anime girl?
Waifu
Yeah.
waifu material.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This broke from Netflix, and it was like, okay, probably Netflix is. I don't know what they're doing, man.
I don't know. Me
I don't
neither.
know what they're doing. They already made the shitty decision of, putting publicity on Netflix and the shit about the subscriptions and sharing the passwords and stuff.
Okay.
Cutting the budget for animations in general. Thank you, HBO Max, for saving Rick and Morty.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things out there, but one of these
This
made me think.
I'm not
okay,
saying if this is bad or good, but it's a bizarre news.
Yeah.
A lot of employees that are working in the production for several shows and movies and specials, they started to complain about one that came out, the Dave Chappelle special, for all the topics he talks about. But
It's Dave Chappelle.
like, really? He's been doing that since the 90s. So now you're
You're
getting
getting
offended?
surprisingly fucked up now? Come on, man.
Like, he's been doing that for years.
Exactly, that's not
Why did you
new.
get offended? It's like getting offended by what your grandfather said. Oh, yeah, I remember. You get offended by everything.
Well, it's this situation about Crystal Generation, but there's something we have to discuss about it. We complain and complain and complain about the Crystal Generation, but guess what? The Crystal Generation is only one generation below our generation.
So,
Technically speaking, we helped to raise that generation.
ah, shit.
Yes, that's the part that nobody likes to listen, but facts.
But here's the thing. Netflix, instead of stopping production for many things and saying that, no, they said, okay, you can leave.
You don't
What?
like it? Get the fuck out of here. Get to your
There
own
are
platform.
there are like 20,000 people out there that want to work here for the production. We're gonna do that. If you don't like it, you can go. You're not the only one. You're not indispensable. You're as disposable as a used tissue. And so,
Facts.
and they didn't. And so almost nobody left.
Well, for 100 persons that complain about the situation, 20 only left. But the other 80 remain because, well, there are bills to pay.
Yeah.
Working in Netflix really helps you to bump up your resume.
Yeah.
And, dude, you're working on creating content. You're not satisfied with that? What the fuck
Have
is wrong
fun
with
with
you?
the fucking idea. We're doing this not for money. Sadly. Well, not yet. But
it would be nice to have some cash out of this. Right?
a little bit.
I mean, it would be.
It would
be
be.
nice.
It would be nice.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
We can get sponsors. We're open to that. But
Yeah, Spreaker is not helping a lot.
yeah.
But well.
But anyway, you're working in Netflix. If I work in Netflix, I will say, what do you want me to do? I need you to write a script for some fucked up cartoon. Awesome.
Or maybe you would say, any premise in particular?
Like anything, like maybe it's do you want maybe a mecha show or something? No.
Something about aliens.
Something about aliens?
A love story in the middle of World War II. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe something about around Middle Ages, like
Just say the word.
just say the word and I will do it. That's what I would do because I'm creating content. I will have a great resume. So why are you complaining about this, you little bitch? I'm telling to everyone that got offended.
Yeah.
So-
Bitches.
because this is a story. Stories are to be. There are lies to show the truth, and guess what? The truth is not nice.
Besides, Netflix is doing content for literally everybody in this world. I mean, there is content even for white supremacists. I mean, otherwise, how would you explain the Trump documentary on Netflix?
How do you explain the porn documentary that it's on Netflix?
Because we have for every single market. Why is Netflix producing? Well, we had the situation, but why were they producing anime or cartoons, kind of BoJack Horseman or stuff like that, or Big Mouth?
Why are you complaining?
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, you don't like it? Watch something else. There's like a million of things to watch on Netflix.
Yeah.
Dude!
It's just like, oh, it's that I want to feel bad every time I see a TV show. Like, well, that's on you, man. So,
The depressing person is you, not me, man.
if you want to get, is that I need to get offended if I need a cause. Somebody told me that I need a cause to fight.
No. They just want a way to call your attention.
Yeah,
That's it.
you're just a little bitch that had a very easy life.
Yeah.
And people say, what do
Facts.
you know? What do you know? I'm in Mexico.
Latin America.
I'm in Latin America.
Facts!
Like, we
But
don't
let me-
have the time to care about your stupid first world problems.
No. We don't get. No. Actually, I would say we don't have the time to get offended by your bitchy shit. Just because your daddy didn't buy you a Mercedes and he got you a Jaguar, and instead of being happy about it, you made a fake fucking tantrum about it just because you wanted a Mercedes.
Like, my father didn't.
We're actually depicting a wrong reality about the United States.
But
We're
even
generalizing here.
exactly. But in any case, but they're still cuddle. Even the poor are cuddle because they receive government help.
Well, they don't know how to manage it apparently, but because they're still there. Or maybe the government help is not enough.
Either way, they're still getting help. They're still spoiled. Imagine that in Mexico or in any part of Latin America.
It's already happening in Mexico, man. It's called social programs.
Yeah. But they're mostly managed by
The government.
the government. So there's no help at all,
That's-
basically. So there's no help.
Your point doesn't help here.
Yeah.
Like, you destroyed your own argument, dude.
But it doesn't help anyway. And the point is that the social help, but we know that it's just a little help. If you want more out of
Probably
life,
we're gonna get into some topics that are not exactly from our stuff.
well,
It's okay. You can also see your comment, but just be careful.
they're bitches. I deal with them every day.
Yeah, I know. Your work sucks.
Not that much. The pay is good. So, but I deal with them every day. So I know how much bitchy they are. Well, in any way, let's go back to the other news. Because I don't want to get mad.
So otherwise you're gonna kill somebody, or I don't know. You're gonna get depressed.
I'm
or
a kind of
something.
bitch. So,
You're gonna get depressed or something, man. If we don't move.
now we're going to something happy. There's a new trailer for a new show on Disney.
Hey!
She-Hulk,
Yeah!
Attorney at Law. I love that they put that subtitle in it. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Well, it has to be with every show they have about a lawyer, right? I mean,
No,
Daredevil, they didn't do it. You're right.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it with others, but this is just fun. Like, because she really is the attorney at law. She's a defense attorney, and I love it because it's everything I wish for her athlete. This is a rub.
This is how you imagine her in a live action series or movie or whatever.
Because I always loved She-Hulk. Probably that's where my big girl preference came. I don't know.
So basically, you like a girl that can kill you by snooze.
Yes.
Is it the same in English as in Spanish?
Yes, it is. I just looked it up. I looked it up. So I just want a girl that can kill me by snooze.
Oh my god! Oh man! And she can do it.
She can really do it.
man. She can sit on your lap, and you're as good as fuck. But that's a nice way to go.
If Futurama taught me something, is that is the best way to go.
God bless the snooze, and whoever says otherwise, Say it on my face. Don't tell me that's the best way to go, man. You're gonna go with a fucking smile on your face and a cigarette on your hand saying, yeah, that was good. Man, what a bunch of pigs, retarded we are.
Yeah, we are. But no, that's not it. I love that.
Just still more?
No, it's about the trailer.
Ah.
Tim Roth is coming back. I love that guy. I know Abomination, but like in character of Abomination, showed up in Shang-Chi. I love that.
It was a small cameo, but it was also fun to see him there.
But
of course, it backs the question: how the fuck he got out of prison?
And why did he go back?
Like, dude.
So, well, anyway, comics.
Yeah. Don't think about it too much. Just read and enjoy.
And
or in this case, watch.
So in here,
sit down and watch.
But it wasn't the actor. It wasn't Tim Roth.
But it was the Abomination character.
Exactly,
so
it was
pretty
Abomination.
Much it was the same.
And now he's going to show up as both, as the Abomination, as Tim Roth.
Well,
Emil
what is
Blonsky.
the name of the...
Emil Blonsky. That's the name of the character.
Guy.
I love the actor. I love Tim Roth. Abomination is not a character that shows up a lot in the comics. It's a major thing that when he does.
Yeah, because it's someone that actually can
fight
the Hulk. And the Hulk is basically a moving, massive destruction weapon.
Except in the MCU.
Oh, well,
now he's Professor Hulk.
He's a cool Hulk.
Yeah. But
that's the teacher I would like to have teaching me science.
But imagine that he throws you something to wake you up in the middle of the class.
It's just gonna kill you. That motherfucker's gonna kill you.
that's you dead.
Of course.
But it's a fun thing. I think it's gonna be also more of a case of the procedural with a comedy. I love that.
You know what? I guess what I'm looking forward with this show of She-Hulk, going back a little bit to it, is that they will try to respect the essence of the character. I always said that if you want to make a successful story, I mean, and also they already know the recipe.
I mean, why is she popular? She's a fun, loving girl that kind of gets angry.
I mean, she's hot. You just watch her. Maybe
she's thick.
I mean, no, forget about it. It's like you watch her and you feel sexy. You know, well, she feels sexy. Doesn't matter. It's a freaking green monster.
No, not monster. Not called monster. She's a green.
You know what I'm saying, man.
I know.
It's the kind of girl that you would fall in love with.
Exactly, and
you're sick.
By her personality.
Personality, my ass. You want somebody to kick your ass and kill you by snooze glue every 5 or 6 minutes.
I mean, she can have sex with Juggernaut, so I assume, yeah.
And Hercules.
And Thor.
Damn, man, you're gonna get fucked up.
I know. But
if you ever have the chance of somebody like that. Man.
But anyway, she's still a fun girl. She's very outgoing, very fun, very active. Just don't mess with her.
She's one of the... I mean, in the last 15 years, she has been one of the most current Avengers, right?
Exactly.
She has been in almost every Avenger comic book there is out there in the last 20 years.
Exactly. She's not there. At least she's a fun cameo. But in the last 5 to 6 years...
The point is that she's always there.
Yeah, she's there. I love it.
Alright, and now, next trailer that we have to talk about to wrap this up. Ah, man, I felt really warm. Your heart. It's something that really melts your heart. The Baymax show trailer.
You might think, why are they happy about Baymax? You need to see the fucking movie, man.
It's Baymax, man.
It's just a warm marshmallow. I want to hug it.
It's like Winnie Pooh for superheroes.
Yes. If you don't love Winnie Pooh, you're dead, man.
You're dead inside.
You're dead inside.
If you didn't cry with the live action of Winnie Pooh, let me tell you something. You have a problem, man.
Like, Christopher Robin, I found you.
No, bro, no. Vietnam memories.
Don't cook me and never leave me.
What the?
I really needed a hug that day.
Get your own Baymax.
Yes.
Or a Dakimakura pillow.
Maybe. But of a Baymax. It's a huggable character.
Okay.
I mean, it's a... Without the armor, it's a big marshmallow.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Wouldn't you hug Baymax if he weren't real? If he was real?
That's a very good question.
Like, would you? Wouldn't you?
That's a very good question.
Answer the fucking question.
Probably yes, but not like to hug it every night.
People need a hug.
Yeah, but you need therapy, man. Seriously.
Oh man, you make me feel bad that I want to hug people. I like to interact with people. And hugging is a really effective way. It's not only for romantic things, just sometimes you hug your dad, I hug my dad, I hug my mom, I hug my sister, I hug my brothers when they want to and they're not bitching about it. I hug my aunts.
Situations, but well, anyway. Okay, but well, 3 trailers coming up for this week.
Yeah.
The Boys, She-Hulk, Baymax,
Urusei Yatsura.
Probably we're missing something else, but it always happens.
I'll look it up. There's one thing about Anya, but that's probably not for this.
Yeah, probably not the case. But well, anyway, thank you so much for listening to another show of Bam! El Podcast. This has been Rudiman7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can also follow us on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok as Pam L Podcast. And Twitter, Instagram is Pam_podcast. Remember, you can also listen to us in your favorite podcast platform. We're the cool ones in every single one of them.
Yes!
And remember, you can also listen to us at noon Mexico City time every Saturday at Radio Voces y Destellos.
Voces y Destellos.
Brillando en la radio.
Brillando en la radio.
Remember, hey, we're gonna listen to each other next week. This has been
Pam.
Hey, give it a thumbs up, man.
And a comment.
And a sub. I mean, it doesn't hurt. They're for free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Esto fue Pam, el podcast.
Recuerden, Pam-podcast, Twitter e Instagram. Síguenos en Pam, el podcast en Facebook y YouTube.
Pam, el podcast.